closed.
In fact, I'm a terrific reader. An A+ in Madeline Cook's Readings Dynamics class. You remember.
I'm so sorry, I had no idea it was you.
That's all right. I've been waiting to use that Madeline Cook line for years. Say, what's going on around here? Some kind of Catholic holiday I don't know about?
No, worse. I've been closed by the health department. Mad. You bet I'm mad.
You have any copies of the citation?
Jake, I didn't get a citation. It came out in yesterday's paper while you were out of town. Do you think they have any idea how much this is costing me?
I can't figure out how this happened.
Remember the other day when you came by and I was having all those awful accidents and you helped me clean up? Well, just before you arrived, the health inspector dropped in on me.
You're kidding. That's the reason?
It's right in front of you.
That's ridiculous. Everybody knows you're on the cleanest place on the waterfront.
See, I never thought it would happen, so I never thought to mention it to you before.
Mention what?
Mr. Rodney, the health inspector, asked me to pay him off in order to forget the whole thing.
You didn't pay him, I hope.
No, of course not, but I'm telling you, I'm beginning to wish I had.
Well, it doesn't say anything here about an order to close.
My decision. It's embarrassing, okay? I've decided I'm going to scrub this place from top to bottom until it's absolutely spotless.
It is spotless. Hell, it's always been spotless. This guy's trying to stick it to you because you won't fork over. That's unfair. Not to mention illegal. I'm going to do something about it.
Wait a minute, what?
Nail it.
But you have to prove it.
I'm going to go over to Rick and tell him everything that's happened.
Rick knows all about it. He tried to nail him himself, and he couldn't. He said that we can't prove anything until we catch this guy in the act.
Well, that's just what we're going to do.
Well, wait a second. Where are you going?
I'm going over to Rick and find out exactly where we stand.
Well, what do I do?
You stop scrubbing and go put the stew up. If everything goes the way I expect, you're going to be serving dinner. Thanks for seeing me on such short notice, Rick.
Sorry it couldn't be at the City Hall office, but the renovation's going a little slower than they expected. This is a civic matter you want to see me about, right?
Nothing wrong with my health.
Good. Have a seat. I hope I can help.
Well, all I really need is an explanation.
Kelly's.
Rose closed the place down. Did you know that?
Rose didn't have to do that. It was unnecessary. That was something that was totally a voluntary act on her part.
But the point is, and you and I both know, that Rose was caught by circumstances that day when Mr. Rodney walked in. Rose's place is clean. Everything to code. Rick, you live there. You know that.
I'm not denying that.
Well, then why the citations?
Because the health inspector was the one who was there. He made the examination, and he is the one who also made the recommendations.
He's also on the take.
I'm aware of those suspicions, but there is no proof. Off the record, Jake. I tried to get evidence. I tried to get proof for her, but I couldn't. Besides the fact that Rodney is 1 month away from retiring, and his record's clean. I mean, he's perfect. He is a perfect public servant.
That still doesn't give him the right to ruin businesses and take bribes.
Of course it doesn't, but I have to deal with the facts. And Rose will tell you that day the place was a mess.
Yes, that day, but never on any kind of regular basis.
You're right. So what do we do? Excuse me, come in. Dan?
Oh, hello there, Counselor.
Dan?
I'm sorry for the interruption, Rick, but there's a problem. I just wanted to share it with you.
Well, if it's legal, maybe Jake would like to hear it. Otherwise, I guess I've got to hear it, right?
Oh, we don't need a lawyer, just a plumber.
Oh, what?
Let me be the first to tell you that the boardroom is flooded.
Oh, great.
And first, second, and third opinions don't think the problem will be solved for a week or so.
That is the only room that's large enough for the kids to have their annual Christmas party. What about that?
Postponed. Same party, same fun, same stories, same old songs. But not before Christmas. Probably after. You'll be officially notified as to when. Gentlemen?
Bye-bye.
Thanks. Disasters never cease. Now, where were we?
Trying to give Kelly's a clean bill of health.
Do you have any suggestions? Please, I would love to hear.
Yes. Drop it. Bring back the citations.
Jake, I can't do that. Not unless we can discredit his testimony, his report.
You said you had suspicions.
Yeah, I've got suspicions, but I do not have any proof. And it can't be just hearsay, a bunch of restaurant owners or some slumlord who's got a grape.
What if I get it for you?
You saying that you're interested in getting involved in an investigation like this?
I believe in justice, Rick. I know there's a lot of injustice in the world, but so if I can fight it in any small place, well, then that's what I'm going to have to do.
All right. But I gotta have solid facts, proof, and I will not settle for anything less.
Don't worry. Next time we talk, there won't be a doubt in your mind. You mind if I use your phone?
Please, Carter.
Hello, this is Jake.
Yes, Mr. Meyer. I see. No, I'm sure they'll understand. Yes, sir. That'll be fine. Goodbye. I'm sorry, people. Mr. Meyer has run into an unavoidable delay. He'll call to reschedule tomorrow.
It's the second time this week.
Look, our time is valuable. Now, he should not play games with our schedule like that. Time is money.
Exactly. We've got our own clients to see.
Yeah, and what about us? It takes me 3 buses to get all the way uptown. Used to be Jake could meet you down at the waterfront if you had business.
I'm sorry, but that's just the way it is.
These attorneys, the minute they get a little bit ahead, they forget who pays their bills.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Look who's here.
I'm on my way to the mayor's mansion, but I need my briefcase.
Hope it's nothing important. We've got some talking to do, Lee.
Well, if it's business, you know, Jake takes care of it.
That's just the problem. Jake is not taking care of our business.
Or anything else for that matter.
Oh?
An unavoidable delay. He needs to reschedule his appointment.
Can't you help us, Lee?
Well, you guys know the rules. I had to give up my practice because of the possibility of conflict of interest. And Jake is handling everything now.
Not very well. You know, that's the second time in 2 weeks he's been a no-show.
Look, I'm sure it's because he's just new to the office. Things will slow up in a week or two, and he'll be on top of all of it.
You better hope so.
No, I know so, gentlemen. I have full confidence in Mr. Meyer. Now, if you'll excuse me. Thank you. I have to get to the mayor's.
Wait, no, wait a minute. Lee, listen,
wait a minute.
We've got other things to...
I can't.
Drop the brush, Rose. You got work to do.
If you want to help, there's a mop in the kitchen.
I'm not kidding. We're going to fight this thing.
What, you mean with something besides soap and water?
With this.
What are you going to do with that?
I'm going to get all the proof Rick needs. First, you have to call our Mr. Health Inspector and get him over here.
Jake, I don't want to see that man's face again.
Well, maybe you won't have to after this.
He's still the health inspector.
Not for long, if you help me do this thing right.
What do I have to do?
You're going to tell him that you're going to give him everything he asked for. In hard, cold cash. I'm going to be right here putting it down on tape. I even bought new batteries so we wouldn't have any problems.
Jake, I can't.
Why?
I just can't do that.
You want to see this guy go to justice, don't you?
I don't know. It just doesn't seem right. It just is. It's not in my...
Style?
I guess that's what I mean.
You've got to, Rose. You're the only one he's going to talk to. Your reputation is at stake here.
Mr. Rodney, please. Mr. Rodney, this is Rose Kelly. And, look, I've been thinking a lot about what happened the other day, and I think that we need to talk. No, I just can't get away right now. Yes, here would be okay. Fine. I'll see you then. Bye. He's on his way.
Beautiful.
Oh, then why do I feel so ugly? This had better work.
It will. And if it doesn't, I'll just find some other way. I'll have to go all the way to the mayor himself.